My name is Anna. I am 30 years old. My life is not happy. Every day I feel afraid. Every night I cry. I want to leave, but I have no place to go. When I was a child, my mother loved me. She was kind. She cooked for us. She told us stories. But when I was 10 years old, my mother died. My father changed. He was angry all the time. I have two younger sisters. We were all afraid of our father. He did not hug us. He did not smile. He did not ask if we were happy. He only shouted and hit us. I wanted to run away, but I was a little girl. Where could I go? I had no money. I had no one to help me. One day, my father got very angry. He wanted to hurt me badly. I was so scared. I ran away to my aunt's house. My father got scared too. He drank something bad. He almost died, but he did not die. My family sent me to a camp for children. I stayed there for a few weeks. Then I came back home. My father never hit me again, but I was always afraid of him. When I was 14, I started running away from home. My father never let me go outside. I had no friends. I wanted freedom. I wanted to be happy. When I was 16, I met a man. His name was Tom. He was 20 years old. He smiled at me. He was kind to me. He said I was beautiful. I believed him. No one ever called me beautiful before. I thought, this man loves me. He said, "Come with me. You will be happy." I wanted to leave my father's house. I wanted to be free. So I went with Tom. Tom lived with his parents. I moved to his house. I was happy. I thought my life would be better. One day, Tom was angry. He shouted at me. Then he hit me. I cried. I was shocked. Why? Why did he hit me? Tom said, "I am sorry. I love you." I believed him. I thought maybe it was a mistake. Maybe he will not do it again. But he hit me again the next day. I was afraid, but I stayed. I had nowhere to go. Tom drank alcohol every day. When he drank, he was not kind. He shouted. He hit me. I wanted to leave, but I had no home. My father did not want me back. Tom's parents did not help me. When I was 17, I became pregnant. I was happy. I thought, maybe Tom will change. Maybe he will love me now. But then Tom went to jail. He robbed someone. He had to stay in jail for 3 years. My father was very angry when he heard I was pregnant. He shouted, "Get out of my house. You are not my daughter." Tom's parents did not want me. I had no home. I had no money. I stayed at a friend's house for some time. Then my stepmother told my father, "Take her back." I went home again, but my father did not love me. He was cold. He did not talk to me. I gave birth to a baby girl. She was beautiful. I loved her. I went to visit Tom in jail. I wanted him to see our baby, but he was angry. He shouted, "Why did you bring her here?" I cried. I thought, maybe he does not love me. When Tom came out of jail, I was afraid, but he found me. He said, "Let's be together again." I had no choice. I stayed with him. Tom did not change. He hit me again. He drank every day. He had other women. I had a second baby, a boy. I was happy for a short time. But Tom had a new woman. She gave him alcohol. He spent nights with her. Then he came home and hit me. He was angry all the time. He thought I wanted to leave him. One day, He hit me so hard I could not move. He locked me in a room. He sent my children outside. Then he came back and hit me again. I cried, but I did not scream. I did not want my children to hear me. I wanted to run away, but I had no money. Tom told me, "No one will love you. You are ugly. You are nothing without me." I believed him. Years passed. Tom drank less. He did not hit me anymore. But he was still not a good man. He spent all our money. I wanted to leave, but I was scared. My children needed their father. I did not know what to do. Should I leave? I want to leave now. I want a new life. I want to be happy. But I'm afraid. Where will I go? How will I live? I love my children. I want them to be happy. But can I make them happy if I stay with Tom? I don't know the answer. I hope one day I will find the strength to leave. I hope one day I will not be afraid anymore. If you enjoy the story, please like, subscribe, and share.